to do better.
Like many great leaders, when he spoke, we listened and we followed. And this was just a stepping stone to pushing things out the door and creating sustainable change. I'm very interested in education reform because it directly involves our youth. I'm a firm believer in the saying that kids are the future, and I would love to create sustainable change.
The skyline of Orlando is seen here during a gorgeous sunset. Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall of Fame footsteps. We all remember what Arvydas Sabonis looked like when he was healthy, both in Russia and when he came over to the NBA. Domas watched his dad play with the Blazers and dreamed of becoming an NBA player in his own right. Well, he's arrived. Last season, Domantas became a first-time All-Star. He's certainly doing his dad proud. Kevin?
He sure is. Thanks, David. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And checking out the Magic, they've used the doubters as fuel for this season's strong showing. Night after night, each guy plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Lowry, Antetokounmpo out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Green in at the shooting guard. And for the Magic, Trae Young is out there with Oladipo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Jordan in at the center. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Oladipo very aggressive when he's driving. I mean, the defense doesn't know what to do with him other than foul him in many cases.
And the first one drops. Oladipo hits them both.
Yeah, you know, Oladipo was the second pick back in the 2013 draft and has made back-to-back All-Star games in 18 and 19. His star is rising.
Now, here's Lowry. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Toronto. Green finds Antetokounmpo. To the wing on the left. Here's Lowry. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Orlando will come the other way. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Now, here's Oladipo. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Leonard against Giannis. Leonard inside. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
That free throw good from Oladipo. Oladipo hits them both. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young against Lowry. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one off the back iron and out.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Green. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Leonard looking around. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Lowry. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And the basket is good.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Oladipo outside. Now the pass to Leonard. Poked away. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Green inside the three-point line and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Passes to Leonard. Now the dish to Young. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Pass to Jordan. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Sabonis with the bucket.
The hard way there, guys. Sabonis, a tough player, does not shy away from contact.
Miami trailing. Outside Covington. Lowry against Young. Outside Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer is right on target. Giannis has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Oladipo. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young against Lowry. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 5.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And here's Giannis. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul. On defense, the Magic. Giannis outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Trae Young.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now, here's Oladipo. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Young passes to Jordan. Magic moving the ball around. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Covington kicks to Green. Back to Covington. Six to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Covington, I love when he's in attack mode like this because it forces the defense's hand, literally.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Biombo is checked in for Orlando. Heat also with the sub. Crowder, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Covington.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Oladipo outside. There's the pass to Leonard. Young outside. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
For the Magic, Mike Muscala is checked in for Sabonis. Curry comes in for Victor Oladipo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Trae Young. The Heat also with the sub. Harris is checked in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And so here is Miami, trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
None, that's good. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Unloads, and he drops that one in.
And, you know, this is a shot that Seth can make. Give him some separation, and he's going to make it.
Passes it to Capella. Here's Lowry. Capella inside, headed by Augustine, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Stolen by none. And here's the break. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For Miami, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Lowry from outside. Orlando grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking and drawing fouls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. The Heat making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And he sinks the second.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Crowder kicks to Portis. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
They get it again. Pass to Biyombo. From down in the low post, it goes.
And Biyombo is used to taking a pounding now. I mean, he's a physical guy, so he expects physicality in return, especially when he's going up with a shot. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Augustine against none. And there's the pass to Curry. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Heat leading by 3. Three-pointer, Lowry. Augustine grabs the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And Miami shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Passes it to Portis. Outside Lowry. 1:07 left to play in the first. And the shot is good. And the Heat lead by 3.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here is Augustine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. Great D that time from Portis.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Portis in the post, guarded by Augustine. Portis can't get it to go. Curry looking around. Leonard against Harris. Now here's Leonard. D right on him. Shoots from the high post. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job. You got to get it done. But I'm just, I'm happy from all that experience that we learned. And
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Curry is out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Biyombo at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Tips it, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now here's Jackson. Harris outside. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Antetokounmpo against Leonard, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Muscala. Oladipo comes in for Leonard. Young is subbed in for Augustine. Green, he's checked in for Miami. Sabonis finds Young. Oladipo with the ball. Outside, Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Young's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jackson against Young. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Giannis. Fades away. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Now here's Green following the missed shot by Sabonis. And now here comes Young leading the break. They get it back. And Oladipo kicks to Young. The pass to Curry. Orlando moving the ball around. Sabonis against Nunn. Here's Curry with the 3. Nunn grabs the board. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Here's Young. Heat knocking down the tray. Jordan trying to free himself up. Young dishes to Jordan. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's
It
the
is.
case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. First one falls for him.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. And so Young nails them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lowry against Young. Inside. Here's Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Pass to Oladipo. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Sabonis. Good work there as it goes.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Lowry against Young. Oladipo taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Fades. And it's Miami with the rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Covington passes to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. Covington's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down low. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Now, here's Oladipo. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Drills the three-pointer. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Young, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Covington dishes to Lowry. Pass to Capella. Curry brings the double. On the wing, Giannis. Baseline J on the way. Good for Another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Heat in second. Fourth, the Magic.
Both of these clubs love to play up-tempo. That's how they win. These are the games that fans love because of the non-stop action.
Jordan against Capella. Sabonis kicks to Oladipo. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Green passes to Antetokounmpo. They kick it out to Green. No good on the three. The Magic trail by 15. Young for three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And it's Orlando's ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. The Heat leading by 15. Pass to Green. Covington with it. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green finds Capella. Here's Covington. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry outside. Rebound by the Heat. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Green against Oladipo. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Young against Covington. With some arc, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now, here's Oladipo. And Young with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And the pass to Giannis. Outside for Lowry. Off target with his 3. The Magic trail by 15. Young outside. From the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Young's got 11 points.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls, so Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Muscala comes in for Sabonis. Leonard, he's checked in for Oladipo. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Curry. And a new group in for the Heat. Bobby Portis is checked in for Clint Capella. Jay Crowder comes in for Antetokounmpo. Joe Harris is checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Danny Green. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Leonard. A 38-point game for him in the win against Washington. Now, here's Nunn. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Passes it to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Leonard. And for the Magic, they're shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Heat leading by 12. Lowry passes to Portis. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Pass to Lowry. Back to Crowder. Over Augustine. Shot by Crowder, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Young's shot is off. Miami's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
The Magic trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harris against Leonard. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got 10.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3-ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
And so it's Miami enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points, and it was on the heels of his MVP season that Giannis Antetokounmpo said he was at 60% of his potential. Come on, Kenny, how much better can he be?
Yeah, I'm not lying. This guy might only be at 60. He's just now entering his prime, and already arguably the best player in the league. Scary thought. if he has another 40% to unleash.
If he really gets it going from the outside, woo-wee.com. It'll be game over for the league. He's already unstoppable at the rim.
Woo-wee.com.
That's my new website I'm starting.
Yeah. What percentage you feel like you're playing at today, Jet?
I'm about 90.
You're about 90
yeah,
today?
I'm good.
Shaq, what are you?
I'm at about 72.755.
Yeah. I'm 56%, but I feel like, man, when I get that 100, might revolutionize the video game industry.
I agree with you.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. They've got Clint Capella, Lowry out there with Green, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Covington in at the 3.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
Antetokounmpo kicks it out to Covington. And Green now, top of the key. The Heat need to get a shot off. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 10. Leonard with no one around. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
So it's Miami now. Miami leading by 10. Outside, Covington. Back to Giannis. 6 to shoot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now, here is Young. He's got 13. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Green finds Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Orlando. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Heat, 5.5 games behind.
And right now for Miami, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And here's Oladipo following Kyle Lowry's 3. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Green. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Boy, Green has a knack for knowing exactly how to get open in transition.
Outside Leonard. The pass to Oladipo. Back to Leonard. Shot to stop the run. That shot no good. The Heat go the other way with it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Orlando moving the ball around. From deep, Jordan. Miami grabs the miss.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando on D. It's an 18-point game.
Right here.
Capella kicks to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight.
Timeout.
They've been tremendous.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And he has not been on his game here. He is forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Clint Capella on top.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 10. They could use a bucket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Now, here's Covington. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Young from outside. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Curry's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Sabonis. Good. Nice job down low. Sabonis has got 6 points.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 16 from deep. They grab their own miss, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pass to Leonard. With the fadeaway. And the rejection by Giannis. In transition, here comes Miami. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jordan. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Drops in the layup for 2. 14 points for him.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Now here's Covington. Pass to Lowry. And Curry pulls it down.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Lowry. Sabonis with the block. And another fast break for Orlando. The Magic running. Curry dishes to Young. Outside Leonard takes a three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
Outside Covington. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Green. Covington's got 7 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. Outside Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the Heat on the break. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Giannis inside. He's against Jordan. Now here is Lowry, defended by Young. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Young's got his 6th rebound on the night, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Magic, Biombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Muscala comes in for Sabonis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Young. The Heat also with a sub. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Passes it to Augustine. Back to Leonard. Launches it. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Capella. Crowder comes in for Robert Covington. And Harris subbed in for Danny Green. Portis kicks to Crowder. Harris against Curry. Shot clock at 5. Curry with some nice D. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-5 run here. And it's Leonard missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Leonard, the pass to Biombo. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for the matchup with the Suns, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Robert Covington's checked in for Jay Crowder. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Covington. Back to Giannis. Pass to Nunn. 5 to shoot. Harris outside. Here's Giannis. Miami no good on that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that
three-pointer, Augustine. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Covington's shot is off. The Magic trail by 11. Outside Curry. Leonard attacking. Leonard draws the double. Three-pointer Augustine. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Nunn passes to Giannis. Good ball movement here by Miami. And he's good on the 3-ball. Nunn's got his second bucket tonight.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Outside Curry. It's stolen by Harris. One-on-one fast break. Portis, the pass to Nunn. Giannis kicks to Harris. Pass to Nunn. Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of block shots tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Portis, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
The Heat haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Augustine. Now here's Curry. He has 7. Outside Leonard. Oladipo against Nunn. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Giannis dishes to Harris. Now the pass to Nunn. Lets it go with a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Nunn's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Miami. And here is Curry. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Miami ahead, up by 16. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Heat leading by 16. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Biyombo at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now Biyombo. He kicks to Curry. 5 on the clock. Over Harris. Curry's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that
whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Leonard draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Miami has possession. The Heat leading by 18. Outside Lowry. Pass to Harris for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Curry passes to Muscala. Leonard on the wing. Back to Muscala. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Lowry passes to Antetokounmpo. Count it. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career. Maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that. But I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Giannis kicks to Capella. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lowry. Rejected by Young. Outside Leonard. Over Lowry. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 16 points here in the second half.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
That one is off.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
He hits the second from the line. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
The kick out to Young. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 20. Pass to Lowry.
Who's watching it?
And he gets the bucket.
And he is an elite level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Basket counts. Leonard's got 28. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening,
takes the shot there into the contact.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Lowry nails both of them. And so here's Orlando. Inside, here's Young. Takes it out to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Leonard hits them both. Miami leading by 20. Outside Lowry. Clock at 6. The feed to Green. 4-3, Covington. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. And so Jordan nails both of them. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Leonard finds Lowry. Kicks it out to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Leonard's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
It's Oladipo on the wing, guarded by Green. Lowry against Young, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Portis, he's checked in for Miami. Lowry with the ball. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Leonard against Portis. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Short. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Green. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. And Miami making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Four on the shot clock.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Down low, here's Jordan. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Lowry inside the line. Miami no good on that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Miami has possession. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. Outside, Green. Back to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
He's so good at shooting while in rhythm. Victor Oladipo. I like how he's reading the defense before shooting the pull-up J.
Back to Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. It's Covington on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Crowder finds Lowry. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Magic trail by 17. Here's Oladipo. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Crowder. And here's Covington from the arc. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bobby Portis has checked in for Crowder. And here's Green outside. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
The Heat leading by 14. Timeout called the Heat.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Outside, Green. Here's Lowry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
On its way from Young for 2, and the jumper is good.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Outside Lowry. It's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Oladipo's running. Outside Leonard. Back to Oladipo. Launches a 3. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Now here's Green, and the call will be against Sabonis. That's his 5th foul.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
The Heat making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Oladipo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Young from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Young against Lowry. Outside, Green. Covington against Leonard. 6 to shoot. Covington dishes to Crowder. Lowry inside the line. And that one goes long.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
No coverage that time. And now it's only a 5-point Heat lead. Timeout called, the Heat. They're in front by 5. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. Back to Lowry. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Magic shooting around 40% from the floor here. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Lowry drawing the double team. And it's Green with the jam.
Danny Green has been clutch throughout his career. As a matter of fact, I think he gets more fired up the higher the stakes.
Leonard draws the double. Three-pointer on the way. Sabonis, no good. The Heat leading by 5. Pass to Lowry. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 5. From 20 feet out. That one wide left. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Here's Young. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Lowry passes to Covington. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Oladipo finds Leonard. Young with the ball. Lowry covering. Oladipo outside. Over Green. Jordan. Good!
Jordan coming up big. His name is called, and he ups the ante and delivers.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Giannis, obviously a big matchup tonight. How locked in were you all tonight?
We came out tonight. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We played.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.